section. Again, all of these exercises and segments that I've done, pick and choose. Do not do all of the cardio and all, don't do them all at the same time. Take a few from each one, mix it up each day, or take your favorites. Once you finish your workout, or like me, I've been working out like crazy, and you want to massage any part of your body that is sore, you can literally massage from head to toe. So I'm going to show you different ways to massage all the different parts of your body. Now, the beauty of the Super Sport, any of the triplaners, is with the two motors, the spiral motor is not going to rock your body. So depending on what feels good for you, I get people who are on the machines and they like that rocking motion, and depending on whether you're laying this way, when you're laying this way on the machine, across it this way, it's really going to rock your body. So you probably won't like that. That's where you turn off your left-hand motor and you turn up the right-hand motor. So you go into manual mode, turn off the lower, turn it down to 0, and crank up the other side. I also like P2 for this because it does a whole bunch of the oscillating, then a whole bunch of the spiral, and I'll just show you what it kind of looks like because now I get to have my massage. The first one I'm going to show you is the quads. That's doing the upper part of the front of your legs here, and it's a little bit awkward to get into. I'm going to show you two different ways to do it. So I'm going to turn this on to P2. I haven't turned it on yet because I'm going to turn it on when I get down there, or I could turn it on and then settle myself down. So this is the program that does a whole bunch of each motor individually. This is a little awkward because you have to get yourself between the two pillars. And I just turn around, turn it on, and let the machine do the work. Now, men, you might find this a little uncomfortable, so you may want to do a little bit of rotating. Even for me, I like to rotate from side to side so I can get this part of my leg on there as well. Okay? Now, if it's not comfortable and you find that too awkward, or you don't have room because your machine is right up against a wall and you don't have room for your feet there, then the second way that you can do it, and again, most of you will probably be very comfortable with just the spiral on it, but once I'm on here, I like that pounding. It's kind of like your massage therapist doing that to your legs. So I simply have a pad on it so it's not so intense, and my handy dandy Rubbermaid stool and my dog mat, and that feels really good on the legs. And I don't want to get up, but I'll move on to the next massage. The next massage is going to be for your hips, so just let me get readjusted here. Hello, this time I'm here with some of my favorite toys. My sister gave me this roller many years ago to help with all of my aches and pains, and then a brilliant friend of mine cut theirs in half. You can get these at pretty much any medical supply store. You can get short ones like this also at Winners as well. To get a full long one, they're about 4 feet long. They cost in the neighborhood of $30. Cut it in half so it fits your machine, then cut the other half in half. This one here is more stable, so it's not going to roll around on you. However, once you're used to using the roller, I really, really like my roller for on the machine for massaging out any sore muscles. So this is better if you're not used to it, and for certain things that I do like the flat one. So to massage out my hips, what I'm going to do is turn it on, again, mostly with the spiral side of it. I'll put on a little bit of the other one. If I don't like it, I just turn it down. And you can start by simply sitting on your hips so that it's massaging it. If you want to then use the roller, it's pushing your weight into the roller and actually rolling up and down the muscles, very much like what your massage therapist will do for you. So this is a little bit tricky, but I sit on it and I roll into my hip muscles, and that can really dig into any sore spots. The first time I used one of these rollers a few years ago, I was watching a video, and she said anytime you hit a sore spot, just stop and hold it there until the pain kind of eases, and then move and find the next sore spot. And I literally couldn't go more than an inch without finding a sore spot. And I have to say, I'm not finding any sore spots right now because this machine does such a great job of working the muscles without any pain. You can also get that to roll into your thighs if you need it. So you just roll slowly, find any sore spots, any part of your body that's sore. It's a little bit awkward if you're not used to it, but it's worth the practice. Again, you could use this because it's more stable, and I can just really dig into specific spots in here a little bit better than when you're just sitting on the machine. So, have fun with your rollers. Okay, I'm going to show you now how to massage out your back. The second one you're going to love because you don't have to do anything. The first one is a little bit awkward again. Now, you can use both motors on this, but again, mostly the spiral right-hand motor, a little bit of the oscillating motor, depending on whether or not you like that kind of a jostling, pummeling feel. Personally, I like it. Some days I don't like it. So I'm just going to turn it on to manual, and I'm going to give a little bit of the left motor, quite a bit of the right motor. You notice I have the flat one on here, and this is what I would suggest that you start with. I sit on the machine and lean against it, and then I just roll myself up and allow myself to slide down the roller. If I hit a sore spot, I just work on that spot for a minute. I tend to get, or used to, always have a knot in my shoulder. I would have given anything to have this a year ago, 10 years ago. And I can just rotate so that that's working right into where that knot would normally be. And I'm sure there's a lot of you out there who have that. Then you can rotate right down. If I turn it down just a little bit, now I just have it on spiral, and I'm going to turn down the other motor a little bit. Whoops, I'm turning it up. Turn it down just a bit. I can actually go down just a little bit into my shoulder area. And if I put some of my weight onto the machine with my back, then it's taking less weight onto my shoulder, and I can kind of get that into the shoulder area too. So you can really work into those knots that you may have at any point in time. Really good to get in here as well. Now I also like to do this with my roller as well. So you can use a flat one for more stability. With this one, I just find that I can just roll around on it a little bit more. So whichever you're happier with, if this is all you've got, then you just lay here and roll on whatever spots hurt. Now the next one you're going to love. It is a back massage again. And again, the beauty of the triplanar is I have the left hand oscillating motor completely turned off, so there's no rocking motion at all. I turn my spiral up to about 40, and I can either turn it on while I'm up here, or I can get all settled down and then turn it on down there, whichever works for me. I like to have a mat on it, so whatever type of mat works. And, oh, I need a pillow, something to make me comfortable. So I'll switch this mat. I have my pillows at home. I have a little wicker basket full of all of my little toys and straps and mats, and I just have a little basket there with a few weights in it. It sits right beside my machine. This is wonderful. While you're laying here, just lay and enjoy. You want to get as much of the back connected to the machine as you can. So you might want to either put your feet up on a chair or just pull them up to your chest. While you're here, either just relax, or if you're really a sucker for punishment, you can do some more core work. You can do hang on to here so you don't fall off, rotate a bit so you get a little bit of this side of the back and a little bit of that side. Now if you're really tall, if you want more of the shoulder, then you simply slide yourself further down so you're getting more of the shoulder onto the machine. If you need more of the lower back, then you simply slide yourself further up so that you're getting more of your lower back onto the machine. One last way to massage. This one here, you will want more of the oscillating motor. You can take the straps, and you can either sit or stand. Crisscross, you don't have to be on the machine. You can be sitting on the floor, whatever's more comfortable for you, which I might do because I've been on the machine so much. So I'll just sit on the floor here. Crisscross these. And just simply pull it across your shoulder. You can see how it's massaging all of my back muscles there. You can just lean into it, pull them more. So just another alternate way to massage that. While you're on here with your roller or with your flat one, to do your arms. Put the roller on it, and I simply roll into whatever areas are sore. I twist myself around. I work into this area, so I'm getting underneath here. If you have tennis elbow, then you're going to kind of want to turn it and work on it that way. My son was getting carpal tunnel from doing too much homework and too much typing, too much gaming, and he was getting carpal tunnel, so I told him to get down on the machine, and he didn't like as much of the oscillating, so he just put it on the spiral with a little bit of oscillating, and he simply rolls his arms like this, and he found that that really, really helped. You can also just put your hands across it like this, and it gets circulation going in your hands, in your wrist. You can turn them over. Work your arms whatever way you need to. All right, now I'm going to have you massage your calves. I'm sure you've probably got it figured out after all of the other massages that we've done. Sit on the floor. You can either put your calves directly onto the machine. Again, I like P2 for this one because my calves are quite strong, so I turn it on P2, press start down here. So you can either just put your legs directly onto the plate. Feels good. It doesn't look like it feels good, but it really does. And just roll your legs in and out. But if you really need to get into those muscles, then you use your roller, and you can just roll your legs up and down, turn them in and out. And then to massage your feet, same type of thing. You can put your feet on it and just roll all the way down the ankles. Just standing on the plate feels great on your feet doing that, but that does feel good on the feet. Or if you have a smaller golf ball or something, you can put something like that on as well, or just putting your feet there. It all feels really, really good. Now the last thing I'm going to show you is a lymphatic cleanse. The whole time you're using this machine, your lymphatic system is being massaged, and it's moving all of the fluids and all of the toxins out of your body. And so you are getting a lymphatic cleanse every time that you're using this machine. However, to do a full, more intense lymphatic cleanse, you can do this every day if you want to, or just, you know, if you've been eating or drinking a little bit too much the night before, this is a really good way to clean it out of your system. So, stand in the middle, put it in manual, turn up your right motor to about 50, and turn up your left motor to about 50. If that's too intense, start it at 40. Then you're going to turn sideways. Try and keep both feet in contact with it, because if just one foot is on, it's too much. Put one foot towards the back. Some weight is on your front foot, most of the weight is on the back. Have your leg fairly straight. Hold that for 30 seconds. You can see it's vibrating my entire body all the way up to my roots of my hair. You hold that for about 30 seconds, and then you need to rotate. You can either turn around and do it on the other side. I'll turn so you can see it from the back. More weight on the back leg, but some weight on the front leg as well. And you do about 30 seconds. Don't do any more than 30 seconds on either side, because if you do, it is like doing a massive detox and you'll be in the bathroom a lot. So now it's time to hydrate really, really well. I have shown you just about all of my tricks on the machine. Every day I come up with new tricks, and if you come up with something that you think would be really awesome, I would love for you to get hold of Total Image and to let me know about it so that I can add it to my bag of tricks. We will be coming up with videos that have got more of 10-minute mixes of each of these exercises. Right now, this video is designed as a reference for you to look at the whole game bag as to what you can choose to do, and pick and choose from there as to what your favorites are. Enjoy your machine. Use it every day. You will feel like $1,000,000. Thank you.